So, where to start? Yesterday, long day. So, I think about 4 or 5 times I sat down and thought, okay, let me do this video. Yesterday's coffee never fucking got there. Just one of those days. Actually, it's one of those weeks, months, and year that is just going and turning and spinning. And like literally, yesterday, but the last while, it feels like the world's been spinning around twice a day. Go, 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 go. So, random thought just came up. So some people, when they're like busy and stressed and whatever, then they don't eat much. They don't eat because they don't feel hungry. I think I have to thank my mom and dad for this, but when I'm stressed and tired and stuff, I eat. I go the other way. Comfort eating for the win. Look, I like food at the best of times, but yeah, training's been off for the last while. It's just been too busy. Just moch, eh? Moch. Nice word. Moch, tired. Oh, also, I have got mom's rusk recipe, and I need to just put it together, and I'll share that out. This is a banana something muffin. Muffins aren't really muffins, by the way. It's more cake. Let's be honest. Ooh, let's be healthy and eat a muffin. No, Corin, that's cake. Another thought I had yesterday, thought about this in the past, and there's a business idea for a coffee shop, because I go, not this is dirty chai. We like dirty chai. But a lot of, if not all, coffee shops, I'll go in and say, hi, morning, how are you? No, good, I'm good, thank you. What can you have? Can I please have a large almond milk cappuccino? Okay. And then they'll say to you, oh, you do know that the almond milk costs, like, I don't know, 10 Rand extra. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. And normally we just say it's fine. Yesterday I said to the lady, when I'm on my way to work, I got one. And I said, okay, that's cool, but can you then please deduct the other milk, the normal milk that you're not using? Because if you're charging me 10 Rand for this much almond milk, and it's a thing, I get it, that much normal milk might be 6 Rand. So surely you're not using it, so I don't have to pay for it. Imagine a coffee shop that says, you know what, you choose your milk, we won't charge you extra. Now, I don't know if it works wherever you guys live. If it works like that, but here it sure as shit don't. I'm going to pay extra for that. And I've even asked the cashiers, I mean, listen, I'm charging, so if I buy 2 almond cappuccinos, there's 4 items on, because cappuccino, extra almond. But you should have 6 items because you should be deducting the other 2. Am I wrong here? I mean, come on. Wow. Not right. At all. Not happy. So next week, I'm off to Marataba. This is a reserve up to the Tabazimbi area of South Africa, so I'm sure there's signals. I'll be sharing a lot from there, but not with guests. We're going up to document a lot of conservation activities, rhino notching, everything from boating to this and that, but all based around the conservation, because we actually have that as a trip, the Marataba one, where you get hands-on involved with nature and wildlife conservation. So we're going up, 2 of us, to go and document and record it for South African National Parks, Marataba, and for wildlife. So that's pretty exciting. I think it's from Tuesday to Friday. And then my next trip after then is Zamanga for a private guided trip straight into Sabi Sands, and then possibly straight into a lodge in the Thorny Bush, where we're going to do content creation again. So yeah, it's getting a bit busier. I don't have COVID, by the way. I've never had it. That was what I was testing a couple of days ago. When we spoke about the fear of needles. Still there. The thing is this, that for a place like Iceland, and there's 1 or 2 countries that do this, I spoke to my doctor and he says it's actually a very good way to do it. But to get into the country, you either need an injection, this vaccination thing, or you need a past COVID history of COVID. You have to have had it in the past. So my antibodies came back negative. I was sure I had it last year during lockdown. I was sick as hell. But no. So anyway, I'm negative on that. Today, just a lot of admin today. Just got to get stuck in. A lot of emails, a lot of video work, a bit of editing. I'm going to be eating up all the bandwidth in the office today. There's a lot of stuff to send out. Big files need to go out. Yeah. So I did this thing, and I feel it coming on again soon. I did this thing in not last year, the year before COVID, so BC, before COVID, 2019, December. Just a long, tough time, and I needed to get a break, me time. So I packed my car, and I decided for 4 days I'm just gonna go. And what I did, I literally had no idea. I had no bookings, no plan or anything. I just drove. And the first 4 hours took me to a place called Bloemfontein. I just hit the highway and I drove from my house, picked up the highway and I went. And got to Bloem, stopped for like a late breakfast. And I literally then sat on my phone and I went, okay, cool. What's 2 hours from here? Because that's kind of driving time before you take a break. 2 hours from here. Map, okay, cool, let's go there. Drive, listen to music, podcast, get there, get out, buy a coffee. Okay, what's 2 hours from here? Until I got to, I'm not going to remember where it was. It's not Kruman. It's further down south. Anyway, and I thought, okay, cool. It's about 5 o'clock. Check what time the sun goes down. And I've got 2 hours. Where do I go? And I ended up in Port Alfred. And I spent 3 or 4 days around the area. And then I drove back. No plan, no idea, just go. I have a feeling I'm going to do that again soon. There's something quite liberating about just going, not having everything in plan. Like, we're going to leave. We're going to check in at 14:01. At 14:15, we're going to unpack our bags. At 14:30, we are going to go downstairs and whatever. So I do that for a living with guests. But that idea of just getting and going. And I said to Dankutz this morning that I want to do that. I want to like have Cape Town as a destination potential because it's a 12 and a half hour drive. Have that as a final destination and just go. Don't know where I stop, don't know where I end. If I see a cool place, I'll turn off. If not, I'll keep driving and approach it that way. There's something about the unknown, I think, that excites me. A lot of people don't like it. They don't like the risk. They don't like to know what's not going to happen. They need to be able to put it on a document that you print, and here's the spreadsheet of our trip or whatever. For work, yes, necessary, get it. But there's something so cool about just not knowing the people you meet, the places, and so on. So I think that's coming up. I'm actually updating my diary today because it has gotten pretty full in the last couple of weeks. So I'll do that today and then try and pencil in some road trip time. I love a good road trip. Oh yes, from the other day, I'm going to study again. I'm probably going to just finalize all the arrangements this week. Correspondence over between 9 and 18 months, 2 year maximum. I'll try and get it out in a year, even less. We'll see. But so my background, I've got an honors in psychology, specializing in sports psychology. My original degrees was a combination of clinical psychology and BCom sports management. So I combined those and went further on. And the reason I stopped studying in the past, I was going to do my M and carry on and go the clinical route to psychology. But I've probably told this a couple of times. If you heard this, you can just fast forward or something. So when I was in university, I was doing javelin, hurt my knee on a trampoline and stuff. Anyway, so I went into gymnastics. Very long story short, I then won nationals the year, and then the year before I was supposed to go to my M, I could have there qualified for worlds. So I went to my dad and I kind of asked him to tell me what to do because it's a difficult decision. Do I follow sport because it's a long shot, or do I stick to the plan? And my dad gave me the most horrible answer. He said to me, you decide. Whatever you decide, we'll back you up. I'm like, no, fuck, tell me what to do. He knew what he was doing. He still does. Anyway, so I did the sporting route. And it's not like there's been a regret. It's not that. It's not a regret of not finishing. But you sometimes know deep down what you're good at, what you can and cannot do. So I am going to be picking up on applied psychology soon. For the long term, we'll see what happens. So, fuck, I'm going to be a student again. Can you believe that? Anyway, It's fun, looking forward to it. And I think also it's if you throw yourself too much into one singular thing, I think it becomes very one dimensional, both as an experience and as a human. So have something else. I mean, yeah, you can only be consumed by one thing so much before either you start getting bored or you start boring people. Not that that's important, but yeah, I think it's time just to kind of open the mind again a little bit. So looking forward to that. Nothing else changes. Still do what I do. But yeah, that's it. So um, I actually was driving in this morning. I had a pretty cool thought for the day, and now it's gone. What was it? Oh, I loved your guys' comments on the previous video about influencers. So good. Just it's just fascinating, and how they'll post a picture, the most fucking random picture, right? So check this. Nice crusty bit. If I had to take a picture like you see me now, they'll post this on the Instagram story, and then it goes. If the company has an account, it's at, for example, at Vida, at Wild Eye, at AirPods, at Plant, at Wall, or if it's a hashtag, it's hashtag pot plant, hashtag pot, hashtag plant, hashtag my plant, hashtag my coffee, hashtag me. Trying to hack the system for attention, stop looking for attention. If you want attention, be more interesting. You guys are fucking one dimensional. Okay, stop. Moving on. Thought for the day. Where are you guys with travel? Let's go there because mine is slowly starting to fill up. Are you guys? Do you have your vaccination? Which one do you have? And are you ready to travel? Let's go with that. Just because I don't have mine yet, I'm ready to travel. So, do you have a vaccination? Which one do you have? And are you ready to travel? Let me get to work. My name is Gerry from Wild I. Have a good one. Bye.